Hello everybody, welcome back to Blasphemous. So, I just wanted to start off this video by giving a quick apology for the lack of uploads in a while. To be honest, most of it has been just I haven't had the time for it, and a bunch of random things have been coming up in life lately, so yeah, I've just been busy and distracted. But also, I recorded a part 3, this is technically part 4, but I had troubles with my PS5 and I had to factory reset it for one reason or another, and I lost the footage to part 3. So I did defeat the I forget what they're called, but it's the 3 witches down in Grievous Ascents. So technically I've done 2 out of 3 of the, what are they called, Sacred Sorrows. So I'm sorry you guys won't be able to see that. I'm pretty bummed about it. Thankfully, it was a shorter video, so I didn't lose nearly as much footage as I would have with most of the other ones, but yeah, here we are. So, we are up in, what was this? I think this is called where olive trees wither? Yeah, where olive trees wither, which is actually one of my favorite areas. I love the snowy area. Specifically this lower snowy area, though. Once you get up to, like, the snowy peaks with all the wind, I'm not big on those. Contrite and humiliated be the heart, penitent one, in silence. You stand before what remains of Gemino. Oh, do not fret for me. The cold is merciful, for it relieves our pain and numbs us before it leads us to our deaths. Perhaps the miracle the others spoke of has come to me, here in this iron tomb, lengthening distress more and more. To a promised land you direct your march, to the place where the frozen and the burning embrace and communion. Let me ask you the favor of bringing me a few drops. Oh, okay. Not dyslexia friendly. Well, basically, to summarize, he wants us to bring him olive oil. I think specifically boiling olive oil. The ones that end up scorching the faces of every pious person who ever reached the summit. As my last wish before it is too late for me, let me feel that pain. Take this. Thimble. Where did this guy get a gold thimble, though? That's probably worth a lot. Now let my numbed arm become another branch of this withered olive tree. Hurry up. I can still hear the call. I love the design of this guy. This is one of my favorite NPC designs in this game. I just love the melded to the tree part. I assume it's a call or a nod to the first miracle with the father, where he turned into a tree that has golden sap. Spoilers, I suppose. But yeah, it's really interesting, and I just love this whole area has such a beautiful painted background and everything. Yep. Once again, we are freeing the people in random torture scenarios because we're just nice like that. Incense garlic. Whoa, that was a weird screen glitch. So in here, we have a little secret. We are desecrating a grave. I don't remember what to do here, so we'll come back to that. Got my coffee here with me. These are cozy vibes today. It's all nice and rainy outside. Got my coffee. Okay, and we're playing Blasphemous. That's always a good time. And this music is, whew, peak. Oh, okay, well, that was stupid. Wow, okay. I do find it interesting. There's this kind of trope that it seems with specifically like European Catholic inspired folklore fantasy games. Wow, that's a mouthful. But like I know it's more vaguely with Dark Souls, but Dark Souls does have Catholic influence. I mean, clearly in the structure of their churches, literally and figuratively. is very Catholic. This game obviously is extremely Catholic. Uh, um, and I think it's interesting that at least these two games, Dark Souls and Blasphemous, they're like themes of how the world changed. Oh, wow. Okay, we're back again. I gotta stop dying specifically. We'll focus on those first. I just think it's really interesting just how extreme the changes in the world are in these worlds. Because you go from, slight spoiler for Blasphemous 2, you go from the design of the world in this game, which is very rocky, very mountainous, which, you know, kind of carries over, but distinctly Custodia is very rocky and mountainous. Sorry, I can't remember the name of the kingdom in Blasphemous 2, but you get to that and it's just there are a few mountainy areas, but the mountains are really far in the distance. And it's primarily desert, at least surrounding the kingdom. It's just very different. And at first I thought it was thematically just as it was like set in a different kingdom, different land entirely. But then you find out later, again, spoilers for Blasphemous 2, that it's just Custodia. Oh, what is it? A few 500 or 1,000, I think it's 500 years in the future. That is just an uneducated guess, though. I don't actually know that for sure. Okay. Sorry, I'm focusing. Nice. Wow, we handled that pretty well, actually. But yeah, it's Custodia in way, way, way in the future. And I think that's really interesting that the entire world has reshaped itself. And then, if you're a fan of the Dark Souls series, you'll know that that's even more extreme of a trope in those games. Where, like, from Dark Souls 1 to Dark Souls 2, the entire world's, like, tectonic plates have just completely changed. It's just an entirely different world, which again, same thing with Blasphemous. But in Blasphemous, I always get the impression that from the first and second game, somehow the world was like buried, like it buried itself somehow. I don't really have anything to back that up, but I just got that impression just with the sand. Because like if it had been like, oh, mountains grew over the kingdom or something, that'd be different. Which I think new mountains did rise and the geography did shift, but it's like covered in sand, which is a really interesting change. I guess the reason, oh no, we're here. I guess the reason I think that way is because of Dark Souls 3, where you get from the main game to the DLC and everything's covered in ash. And so it's the old world has been buried. And that's the impression I got from the sand and Blasphemous too. Yeah, we'll buy the bridal ribbon because that's good for a NPC quest. So we will be needing that. Okay, so we're in the shortcut elevator that takes us to El Barro, and I just wanted to real quick summarize what I was saying about the lands changing thing. I just think it's interesting the weird similarities in heavily Catholic-inspired games. So real quick, we're giving a quick visit to our ghost friend. Wait, yeah, she's up at the top, actually. Okay. This room in particular, just 3 stories, 3 different things. Okay. I think I only have the one. Now let my fingers tie a new mystery. I accidentally cut the first encounter with her from a previous video, but I love her design. Do you have more knots for me, Penitent One? I do, apparently. Okay, nice. We'll just see how many I have. The Rosary Mystery. Return once you possess more knots. May your heart be free of sin. So I think she's really interesting to me. I don't know what it is, but I find it fascinating that she got a complete design rework. I forget when it happened. Might have been one of the. I think it was when they did the big major art style overhaul of the game. They changed her design entirely. I wish I wish I didn't have to use Share Factory to edit, because then I could pull up a picture of it on screen. Maybe I could find a way to do that. But yeah, her design changed so much. Honestly, I really liked her old design, but I definitely like the new design better. But the old one had some charm. Honestly, this is going a lot better than it tends to. I think it's because I tend to do this before Grievous Ascents in most playthroughs, and I don't know why. Because, whoa! Because this is definitely easier after Grievous Ascents, because I do more damage to the things that are very distinctly in my way. Okay. Fun. Yeah, I think most of the time, I've struggled. Wow, okay. Struggled with these ghosts because they've taken 5 hits to kill, when now they're 4. Slight difference, but it, helps a lot. So I forget what that. Okay, I forget what the incentive is to. Wait, what was I saying? What? I'm sorry, I just completely blanked. Huh. It was gonna be something about the bones. Maybe it was. I think it was like, I don't know what the incentive is to put them in the slots. That's what it was. Because I don't know if you only get the achievement if you put them in their slots, or if you just get it regardless. I feel like you just get it regardless once you've collected them all, but don't quote me on that. Blue Gatorade. Maybe it's Powerade, actually. Is that controversial? But let me know in the comments. Are we Powerade or Gatorade stands? We gotta be a stand for something. You gotta just completely give in to one or the other. Man, every time I record, it seems I have the sniffles of some kind. It's my curse, my lot in life. What is this way? Please, please. Yes! Okay, I knew there was one around here. Nice. Wow, that was a lot of Tears of Guilt. That's kind of lame. We got through that area surprisingly quick. I remember my first playthrough that took me like, I don't know how many times I died trying to get through that. Oh, here he is again. Indeed, sister of mine, our encounter is approaching. The miracle will protect me. I do not need your protection this time. Leave me alone. I am so glad that we just by chance beat her when we fought her, because that fight is a nightmare without the lightning resistance charm. Oh, right. Ah, I forgot it damages you even on the pullback. That's redonkulous. You're redonkulous, lady. There it is. Forgot its hold. Alright. This one is Heart of the Unnamed Minstrel. What does this one do? Heart of the Unnamed Minstrel, Sword Core Force, blah, 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 can be inserted into the mea culpa, reduces the duration of the parry, but eases the execution of a righteous... What? Like it heightens my crit chance that gets me executions? I don't think I need that right now. That does not really serve me. I feel like fire should hurt these guys. Seems weird that it wouldn't. I don't care if they're enemies, like... Bad guys still burn. Nice. Those ladies are just a tad a lot annoying. Oh! What? How did that not hurt me? Not that I'm complaining, per se. Thought I might have been able to jump up there. Okay. Now this just leads to the other lady, I think. Let's see... Yeah. They're always defended by little frog boys. Sternum of Vitus. Vitus sounds like a memberhood? Vitus sounds like a member of the Brotherhood of Steel. I only say that because I just got done watching the new Fallout series, which was really good. Controversial? No, I know it's not. Yeah, that show was great. I'll be honest, I don't actually know much about the Fallout series, but I still liked it. I think you can like it without knowing much about Fallout. In fact, I would think you were weird if you didn't like it, regardless of your knowledge about Fallout. Oh, okay. Although I do know, because my friends like Fallout, that there are some lore inconsistencies, but even they still liked it, so I think that just shows that you can still have inconsistencies with lore, and people can still like your show as long as it's a good show. Rings of Power. Although, frankly, I probably still wouldn't like Rings of Power even if the lore... Or even if it was good if the lore wasn't accurate, because I'm just that much of a Lord of the Rings stan. Sorry to say. Oh, come on! Oh. Right. I guess these aren't that hard now that I think of it. I think the only time I've had a real hard time with those enemies... Piece of a golden mask, I don't remember that item. The only time I've had a hard time with those enemies is... back... Or no, not back, up. In the area where they're surrounded by toads, frog guys. Because then it's just a really bad duo that's really hard to fight. Now is this is the shortcut, right? Yeah, okay, nice. That kind of worked out perfectly, so that's dope. I never noticed until now that they have little arms in their pots. I don't know if that... Was that always a thing? Whoa! You can insta-execute them with a dash attack? That has to be new. Are dash attacks just that OP and I just didn't know it? Wow! Yeah, I guess they are. How much damage does a dash attack do? That's insane. Whoa. She pulled that quick. Another heart. Wow, we're getting these quick now. Heart of saltpeter blood. Yo, who's Peter and why is he made of salt? I'm sorry. Heart of saltpeter. Wow, this one's short. Attack damage is increased when the penitent one is close to... Bruh. Actually, that might be good on the next boss. We'll equip that before her, I think. Especially considering how much I suck at fighting spellcasting enemies in 2D platformers. Oh, not you! What? What just happened? Dude, dash attacks are overpowered as hell. Okay. Well, yeah, go off, I guess. Oh no. Not the ghost. Alright. This is just really... I don't know that they thought this part through very much. Okay. I can stand there with almost enough time to start my idle animation. That's really funny. Alright. Coffee is officially done. Oh, wait. I have the insta-kill for these ladies. Oh, oh, no. Oh. Nah, I'm gonna do it. Man, my heels suck. I'm almost dead. This sucks. If my heels were better, maybe I wouldn't be dealing with this. Oh, come on. I can hit him, but not her. That's dumb. That's messed up. No! Thank you. No! No! Oh, I got so far. Oh, not another one of these. I guess this isn't... If I could actually attack when I plan to, maybe it wouldn't be so bad. Oof. Yep. No. There we go. I like that those guys disintegrate into pillars of ash. That's cool. So, now we equip the Ting. So I'm gonna have her help on this one. So be it. Because, again, I just suck with magic bosses. I do like this boss a lot, though. I think it's fun, and the design is cool. Not quite sure why she's so tall. You can't damage her while she spawns in anymore? Lame. What? Why did that last so long? Whew. That was a close one. Relatively. Okay. That was kind of my fault. I think I was kind of... What? Since when is that so fast? I might have to take back what I said. Don't get cocky, though. That's still stupid. Wow, okay, that is the quickest. I think I got way too lucky. What a waste of her, though. That is the quickest fight. Wow. The quickest fight I've ever gotten on her. Whew. That was perfect timing, though. Almost at an hour of recording. Got through the entire area. Sheesh. All right. In the name of the great ordeal and the sons of the miracle, may the gold in my visage melt and erase the compunction of your soul. Heart of guilt, return now from the dream. Holy wound of compunction. Oh, right. All right. So that was pretty great. And we already got this for him, which we should be able to complete that quest line. Do we have time for it, though? Not really. But I think I'm going to call it there. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, subscribe, you know. typical YouTube begging things. But if you didn't like it, leave a dislike and tell me how much you hate me in the comments. I crave criticism. Anyway, once again, sorry it took so long to make this, but looking forward to finally getting into a better flow of uploads. And I hope this one's more enjoyable. I got a new mic and sounding a little better, at least in my opinion. So, yeah, have a good one.